Thank you very much, Salim. Please, let's take our seats. Na asanteni sana na karibuni. Our two coaches, members of the technical bench, my dear Harambee Starlets and Junior Starlets, let me remind you of what you have just accomplished, in case you are not fully sunk in. You have qualified for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup for the second time in history. Congratulations, Junior Starlets. Pongezi. And for our Harambee Starlets, you have qualified to participate in WAFCON. Again, congratulations. You are going to Morocco to wear the colors of Kenya on the biggest stage in world football. There is no greater honor for any sportsman or woman than representing your motherland before the world. Congratulations. The people of Kenya, I must say, are incredibly proud of you. Congratulations. Equally, I want to congratulate the Harambee Starlets, who also are here with us, as I have said, for qualifying for the 2026 Women Africa Cup of Nations, which takes place again in Morocco from the 25th of July to 16th August 2026. The country is truly proud of your achievements, and we shall be cheering you on as you represent us at the continental level. As you head to Morocco to represent our nation, you carry the hopes and the pride of every Kenyan. And we wish you every success on this journey. I want to tell you why this morning matters not only to me, but also to every Kenyan and every Kenyan watching. Extraordinary achievements are rarely born from extraordinary circumstances. They are born from ordinary people who simply refuse to surrender when the odds are against them. Let us go back to Sunday. At Nyayo Stadium, because it tells us everything about who Junior Starlets are. At halftime, the Junior Starlets were 1 goal down to South Africa. The stadium was tense. The nation was anxious. Coach Cheche, I am sure, noted that. In those first few minutes, the atmosphere was intimidating for everyone. Many teams in that position would have retreated, but you didn't. In the 71st minute, Gaudensia Maloba, a round of applause for her, a young girl from Lindi, here in Kibra, scored the equalizer that changed the direction of the match. From that moment, you did not merely recover, you took control. Won 3-1 on the day and completed a 5-1 aggregate victory and booked your place at FIFA World Cup. That goal carries a lesson far greater than football. It reminds us that when young people are given an opportunity and trusted to perform, they often rise beyond every expectation. Gaudensha rose to the occasion, and I want every young girl watching from all corners of Kenya to know that one day it could be them. There is another story that deserves to be told. Elizabeth Opio, you are only 16 years old and a grade 9 student at Onding Junior Secondary School in Game, down in Siaya. Every day, you balance your education with football and athletics, competing in both the 200 and the 400 meters. Look at that. There is school on one side, there is football on another side, and there is athletics somewhere. Your journey reminds us that excellence has no age, and that discipline in classroom and discipline on playing field reinforces each other. Elizabeth and Gaudensha are not exceptions. They represent every one of you seated here today, and you are a living proof that Kenya's future is full of promise. None of this, however, happens without leadership. Coach Cheche, tumpigie makofi huyo, and your assistant coaches and your technical bench, congratulations for the leadership you have demonstrated. And my coach here, where is the other good coach here? My dear sister, congratulations again, tumpigie makofi, and your assistant coaches and your technical bench for providing extraordinary leadership. Today, the nation salutes you. You have achieved something no Kenyan football coach, man and woman, has ever achieved. You have guided a national team to FIFA World Cup twice. On behalf of the people of Kenya, nasema asante. I equally applaud every member of the technical bench, the trainers, physiotherapists, and support staff. You are the unsung heroes behind the scenes. 2 years ago, in the Dominican Republic, you faced England, North Korea, and Mexico. Although you lost to England and North Korea, you defeated Mexico, a country with a proud football tradition and previous World Cup successes. This time, this time, I challenge you to aim higher. Aim to qualify from the group stages. Believe that you can compete with anyone FIFA places before you. I know you will. Na mumesema ya kwamba mkicheza kama nyinyi, na mimi nitafanya nini? Nitacheza kama mimi. Sasa, tugawane hivyo. Nyinyi mkicheza kama nyinyi, I promise you, mimi nitacheza kama mimi. So, twende namna hiyo. Like many of you, I have been following the ongoing FIFA World Cup with very great interest, by the way. One story has particularly inspired me. Cape Verde, a nation of barely 600,000 people, stood shoulder to shoulder with some of football's biggest names, including Spain, Uruguay, and Argentina. They reminded the world that courage can neutralize reputation and belief can overcome pedigree. I want you girls to carry this lesson with you. To every girl watching us from Game in Siaya, Kibra in Nairobi, Amalemba in Kakamega, Tarbach in Wajir, Bamba in Kilifi, or from Lokichar in Turkana, hear this clearly. Where you come from does not determine where you can go. Talent is not confined to big cities. Greatness is not reserved for a privileged few. It can emerge from every village, every school, every county. Dream boldly, work relentlessly, and when opportunity comes, be ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this achievement is not an accident, and it must not be a one-off, as we have been told here. We must make it the usual rather than the exception. Nations that consistently excel in sports invest in young people long before the world knows their names. That is exactly what Kenya is doing. At the grassroots, more than 10,000 young athletes are currently enrolled in structured development programs run through our schools, county governments, and the Kenya Academy of Sports. Elizabeth Opio, Gaudentia Maloba, and Brenda Awor are products of that deliberate investment. They were identified through the Kenya Schools Sports Association and Kenya Academy of Sports holiday camps. Sorry. We are equally investing in the people who produce champions. More than 6,000 coaches, trainers, physiotherapists, and sports administrators have undergone specialized capacity building programs through the Kenya Academy of Sports and our national federations. On sports infrastructure, Talanta Sports City, the Raila Odinga Stadium in Nairobi is now 95% complete. Across the country, we are building another 32 modern stadia designed to be far more than sports venues. They will serve as centers of training, innovation, and economic opportunity, equipped with high-quality playing fields, health facilities, digital hubs, innovation centers, meeting spaces, restaurants, and retail outlets. Our commitment goes beyond infrastructure. Last year alone, the government of Kenya spent 4.5 billion Kenya shillings to support our national teams, covering accommodation, kits, allowances, and logistics so that our athletes can train and compete in dignity. To our junior starlets, very soon you will walk onto a football pitch in Morocco. The Kenyan flag will be played. And just before kickoff, each one of you will place your hand over the badge on your jersey. Our national anthem will be played. In that moment, remember this, that badge is bigger than football. It carries the dreams of millions of Kenyans. It carries the pride of an entire nation. Go and make history once again. Mtafanya hivyo? Beverly, mko tayari? Mko tayari, eh? Very good. Manamali, are you ready? For the WAFCON? Mtafanya bidii? Very good. Nimewasikiza kwa makini wakati mmezungumza hapa. As daughters of this nation, as our girls, and we are very, very proud of you. We are very, very proud of you. Nimewasikiza vile mmeongea, mumesema tuwashughulikie. Mumesema mambo matatu ya muhimu ambayo nimesikia. Mumezungumzia kuhusu mambo ya afya. Na mumesema mnataka kila mmoja wenu apate nafasi ya kuwa na bima ya afya, na nakubaliana na nyinyi 100%. Katiba ya Kenya inasema katika sehemu ya 43, afya sio starehe ya wale wanaweza. Afya ni haki ya kila Mkenya. Na kwa sababu hivyo ndio tuko na program ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba hata wale ambao hawana uwezo mkubwa wa kifedha, pia na wao afya yao, matibabu yao inasimamiwa na serikali ya Kenya. Therefore, I want to assure you as you step forward that you will have a cover that will cover everything, including the surgery that you have talked about. We will make sure. And not just for you, also make sure that every parent and every Kenyan has an opportunity for them and their medical cover through our universal health coverage to be covered. And that is the reason why today we have 31.7 million Kenyans registered in SHA. I want to encourage the people of our great nation to listen to Beverly so that we can all move together. You have also told me that some of you come from informal settlements, and we all understand the indignity of living in informal settlements. There is no running water, there is no toilet, proper toilet. Sometimes you have to pay to use the toilet. There are no proper roads, there is no proper connection to electricity, and all the other things. And that level of indignity dehumanizes people. And when I hear you say that you want us to get you out of the slums to proper and decent living conditions, it goes beyond what you're saying. You are saying something very, very profound. Not just you. No Kenyan should live in those kind of conditions. And it is the reason why we have done whatever we could to roll out the most comprehensive housing program in Kenya. So, Beverly and your team, it is not you that we want, and those who live in the slums, that we want to get you out of the slums. We want to get rid of the slums, because no Kenyan deserves to live in squalor. So, vile umeniuliza, ndivyo tutafanya. Sio peke yake kuwaondoa ninyi vile mmeniuliza kutoka slums, lakini pia kuondoa kabisa slums yenyewe, so that pale tujenge manyumba ambayo itakuwa inatosha mwananchi wa Kenya kuishi mahali kuna maji, kuna stima, kuna barabara, kuna usafi, because that is the command we have from the Constitution of Kenya. And therefore, this morning, you've spoken to me beyond your circumstances. You're just reminding the nation that there are people who live in dehumanizing conditions, and we must do everything in our power. And I want to promise you, Beverly, as I promise every other Kenyan, that I will do my very best to make sure that we build as many houses as possible, and God willing, in the very near future, between 15 and 20 years, there will be nobody living in a slum. by God's grace. And finally, you have reminded me that vile tulifanya na wale wangwana wa Harambee Stars, tufanye hivyo, si ndio? Sasa na nyinyi tutakubaliana vile tutatembea pamoja, sawa? I want the Ministry of Sports, the CS is here, and your team to calibrate. You know, we need to tufanye deal na hawa warembo wetu. Wakifanya hivi tunafanya hivi, wakifanya hivi tunafanya hivi. Muniandikie, alafu nikuje nipangane na wao, sawa sawa? So si mnajua hata wale jamaa tulipangana na wao, niliwaambia mkisongesha namna hii, mimi nasongesha namna hii. Mkisongesha namna hii, Bwana President, so utapanga vile tulipanga wale wengine, sawa sawa? So but you promise that you will do your best, right? And I want to promise you that I will be following, and I am very confident that millions of Kenyans will be following. So asanteni sana. I know this was breakfast. We must not make it longer than this. Asanteni sana. All the other things have been done. I have been briefed by the PS, Elijah there, that all allowances have been paid, and we've made sure that whatever it is that is on the part of government has been done already. He tells me he has already paid out 33 million shillings to make sure that all of us are going in the right direction. And if there will be any other additional issues, I will make sure that everybody is taken care of. If there is something that is still outstanding, we will make sure that everybody is taken care of. We want you to play not with a background that there is something outstanding. And I promise you that when all this is done, we will come back here and we will agree on how to go forward. Asanteni sana. God bless you. Good luck. And I wish you well. Asante.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll request that you remain there just for the gifts so that we can now progress to breakfast. Let's take our seats, please. Allow me to invite the CS and FKF President to present the first, which is a CAF President's Outstanding Achievement Award 2025. This was, the award ceremony took place in Rabat, Morocco, and it is an award that was given by CAF specifically for upgrading stadiums, improving logistics, and co-hosting the CHAN tournament, which Dr. Patrice Motsepe referred to as a historic success. So now this is the official presentation. Makofi tafadhali. This is an award from CAF, which was presented to His Excellency the President in absentia, but now the official presentation. Thank you, Your Excellency, for an outstanding job. Also, Your Excellency, we have awards of a jersey and a ball, and I request the two captains to kindly come and present that. The two captains to come and present a jersey and a ball for His Excellency that will be put somewhere so that as you're playing, he will look at it and remember that you are representing Kenya and flying the Kenyan flag high. Makofi tafadhali. We have a signed jersey there for His Excellency. A signed jersey and a ball. Wonderful. Mpira pia tafadhali tumpatie for that photo opportunity. Wonderful. Makofi. Thank you. Your Excellency, we may now progress to have breakfast, after which we shall do a brief photo session with all the teams. But first, let us... Oh, there's also another jersey. Oh, there's two jerseys. There's one for the Junior Starlets and Harambee Starlets. Wonderful. Wonderful.